Oak Island, located off the southern coast of Nova Scotia, has been a site for one of history's most enduring mysteries. A recent discovery by a treasure hunting team has sparked new theories, clues that could point to the treasure or perhaps reveal an even greater secret hidden beneath the surface. Samuel Ball, born in 1761 on a rice plantation near Charleston, South Carolina, faced unimaginable hardships during his life. In 1776, General Sir Henry Clinton issued a proclamation promising freedom to enslaved individuals who escaped rebel owners and joined the British. Samuel Ball was one of 50 enslaved people who seized this chance, leaving the Ball plantation behind to cross into British lines. After serving in South Carolina with the British Army, Samuel Ball found himself heading north to New York, where he joined the Loyal Refugee Volunteers, a unit known for daring raids and bold moves. During wartime, Samuel learned survival tactics and picked up skills that would later help him navigate the tricky world of money and business. Despite early British victories, the war took a sharp turn in 1781, pushing Samuel Ball, along with countless others loyal to Britain, to make a life-changing decision. He fled to British-occupied Canada, where the Crown had promised freedom, goods, and land to enslaved black individuals in exchange for their loyalty. This led to a wave of migration, with nearly 5,000 black loyalists arriving in Nova Scotia, forming 52 historic black communities. By 1787, Samuel Ball purchased a 4-acre lot on Oak Island, Lot 25, for £8, which was thousands of dollars in today's terms. It wasn't a fortune, but for the time, it was a decent sum, especially for someone starting fresh. Some think his decision might have had something to do with his neighbor, Captain James Anderson, who owned the adjoining Lot 26. Captain James Anderson, born in Maryland, grew up to become a pirate and privateer. During the American Revolution, he initially pledged his loyalty to the United States, but then defected to the British. Thomas Jefferson, then Virginia governor and future president, slapped Anderson with charges of high treason and piracy. With the heat on him, Anderson fled to Canada and eventually landed on Oak Island, buying Lot 26. After Anderson left, Samuel Ball bought his lot and began building an impressive property portfolio. Starting as a cabbage farmer, Samuel turned his 4 acres into something far bigger. By 1789, he even purchased nearby Hook Island for £6, a hefty sum for the time. Some historians suggest that the British government's policy of awarding contracts to freed black settlers to supply goods to the military may have played a role in this real estate spree. For the British Navy, cabbage was a lifesaver, as they used cabbage to produce sauerkraut, a vital source of vitamin C that helped sailors fight off scurvy on long voyages. However, the cabbage market had its bust when the Navy eventually shifted to using limes for vitamin C, leaving the cabbage market high and dry. Despite this, Samuel's wealth continued to grow. In 1795, 3 young men discovered the enduring mystery of the money pit on Lot 18 on Oak Island. The discovery was not random but deliberate, with a wooden platform made of oak beams every 10 feet below. Over the next 2 centuries, treasure hunters dug deeper and deeper, reaching depths of over 150 feet in search of whatever lay beneath. In 1795, the original dig only went 30 feet. Samuel Ball, a simple farmer, started snapping up land on Oak Island, owning lots of it, including Lot 25, Lots 8, 24, 31, 32, 30, 6, and 7. However, his connection to the money pit's discovery was not normal, as he had no connection to the discovery. In 2016, metal detection expert Gary Drayton and Oak Island historian Charles Barkhouse decided to dig into Lot 24 in search of clues that might unlock the Oak Island treasure mystery. They found coins, and as they scanned the property, pieces of history began to surface, hinting at something much bigger. Evidence suggested that British military encampments were established on the island during the 18th century, years before Samuel Ball's arrival. Fred Nolan, a treasure hunter, believed that Oak Island wasn't just about the money pit, it was part of a British military operation. He gained traction after purchasing 7 lots on Oak Island in 1963 and became fascinated with man-made stone markers, scattered across the island. According to Nolan, these markers suggested not only the creation of the money pit, but also the burial of smaller treasure caches all over Oak Island. The 7 Years' War, a global conflict fought between 1756 and 1763, spread across continents, from West Africa to India and the Caribbean. After the British sacked Havana, they set sail for Halifax, traveling up the North American coast. This theory suggests that multiple treasure caches were hidden across the island, and Samuel Ball's property might have been a key hiding spot. In 2015, treasure hunter Jack Begley stumbled upon an unusual point sticking out on Lot 6, suggesting that it might have been used as a cover or back wall for something. Samuel Ball's connection to Oak Island grew even more mysterious with every discovery, as investigators turned their attention to his homestead, suggesting that his legacy might hold answers hidden just beneath the surface. In 1921, Rick and Marty Lagina discovered an anomalous void or possible tunnel near the foundation of Samuel Ball's home on Lot 25. Archaeologist Laird Niven secured a permit for further investigation, believing that Samuel's choice of Lot 25 could have been intentional due to his knowledge gained during his time in the British military. As the team continued their investigation, more questions arose about Samuel Ball's wealth, his property, and his sideline business. Samuel Ball's house was built during the 18th century, making it rare for someone of his background. The discovery led to the discovery of a hidden tunnel beneath his home, which was solidly built but appeared empty when a camera was inserted into the void. Further investigations revealed that Samuel Ball's property was not just a home, but an operation, with multiple outbuildings scattered across the land and extensive cleared land. In 2025, a fabric artifact was found while sifting through spoils removed from the homestead, which turned out to be part of a British Navy jacket. The estimated time period for this discovery is 1804 to 1825. One of the most significant discoveries tied to Samuel Ball's life is a gold-gilded Master and Commander Officer's button from the British Royal Navy. This button, which was responsible for loading Royal Navy ships, is considered significant as it ties Samuel Ball directly to the British Navy after the discovery of the money pit. Some speculate that Samuel Ball was trading with the British Navy, keeping his connections and involvement with them. Another clue in the investigation was a well on Lot 26, which never froze, no matter the temperature. Geoscientist Dr. Ian Spooner and archaeologist Laird Niven collected water samples and organic materials from the well, which were found to be one of the only silver hits outside the money pit. This raised a tantalizing possibility of the tunnel under Samuel Ball's homestead being connected to this mysterious well. Samuel Ball, a renowned landowner and enslaved teenager, was a significant figure in the history of Oak Island, Nova Scotia. His extraordinary life, including his wealth and property, has left an indelible mark on the island's enigmatic history. In 2022, while investigating the waters surrounding Oak Island, a team uncovered the remains of a massive stone wharf, which was larger than what a humble cabbage farmer would need for offloading crops. Some speculate that Samuel Ball built the wharf as part of a lucrative contract with the British Navy, supplying cabbage to prevent scurvy on their ships. Others wonder if it served a more secretive purpose, possibly linked to smuggling or even safeguarding treasure. The possibility that Samuel Ball was more than just a farmer grows stronger with each discovery. Some believe he might have been entrusted by the British military to guard the treasure on Oak Island, ensuring it remained safe until the Crown could reclaim it. Naval buttons found on his property suggest he maintained ties with the military, and the scale of his operations point to activities beyond farming. By the time of his death in 1842, after over 60 years on the island, Samuel Ball had amassed not just wealth and property, but a shroud of mystery that endures to this day. His extraordinary life continues to captivate historians and treasure hunters alike, leaving an indelible mark on Oak Island's enigmatic history.